be decided. Third time lucky for Magnus Carlsen or another win for Wesley. So when I have a feeling it's going to start out with some drama already in game one, if it ever starts.
Yeah, the players played mind games with each other already. Magnus kept Wesley waiting. Now Wesley's keeping Magnus waiting. We do have the first move on the board though. Wesley opens with his king's pawn. In the last final back in February when these two met, Wesley had a lot of success with his king's pawn. Openings he had recommended on a chessboard course, but meanwhile Magnus opening with his king's pawn as well. In reply, will we see Wesley do something we've seen him play before, or does he have a surprise in store for Magnus?
Well, this is already a move that he recommended in his own chessboard course, and now if the queen's pawn moves 2 squares, that is his course recommendation, so this is going to be fascinating stuff.
Yeah, the first time round, so this is the Italian game. It's a very direct way of playing the Italian game. First time round, a few months ago, Wesley won this position against Magnus Carlsen. I do think Magnus won't be surprised this time round, however, Magnus will have done his homework. White has an extra central pawn right now, but Black is ahead in development. Black has castled his king, so this is well-known stuff. White tends to be just trying to clamp down, gain space in the center, keep that as long as possible, but Black will try and counter-attack. The most common move in this position is for Black to actually bring out his light squared bishop, which hasn't moved yet, bring it the whole way out, pin one of White's knights, and you have to be quick here. You can't allow White time to just do everything he wants.
And look at that, Ian Nepomniachtchi. They have played a draw already in their first game. Probably a little bit tired from all the action that has been going on now for 6 days, or 7 days actually.
Yes.
And no wonder it's going to be a few draws there.
There might be a few draws, but they certainly do have to play it out because it's a difference between 3rd place and 4th place. It matters on the tour standings, it matters on their qualification places for the big final in San Francisco, and also, let's not forget, prize money.
Yeah, absolutely.
Meanwhile, it is strange to see Magnus Carlsen thinking at this point, because they have faced each other in this opening before. And Magnus, after just over a minute of thought, he does bring his bishop out. This is the pin I was mentioning, just eyeing up the white knight, putting some pressure on that diagonal. The white queen as well doesn't feel so comfortable because of that bishop.
Shall I tell you what Wesley recommends?
Yeah.
Okay, so he recommends pushing the pawn forward.
The pawn and then moving the queen.
Yeah, okay, so pushing the pawn forward, the bishop retreats, and then he... Okay, but that has made a change.
Okay, but he shook his head when he did that.
players are scripting their own story, their own narrative as to what will be happening on the board. And what you saw there was David being ice cold and saying, actually, there's no threat. And my reaction actually of trading queen was simply a reaction to something that would happen if I'm objective 3 moves later. So it's very, very important. Don't be emotional when you're playing a game of chess. Definitely don't let your emotions get the better of you. And be ice cold and just look at the position. Don't be totally objective. And it's difficult to do, actually.
It's finding a balance as well, because sometimes if you do see your opponent's threat, sometimes it does take you 2 or 3 moves to stop it, and that threat is only coming in 2 or 3 moves time, so you have to stop it immediately in advance before it even does materialize on the board. So yeah, it's good to be aware of your opponent's threats and how urgent it is to defend immediately against them. That's what Wesley So is weighing up in his mind right now. Does he need to capture that black bishop with his knight now, or can he delay it maybe a few moves to keep Magnus guessing? Personally, I would just take that bishop off as he has done. That bishop was just too well placed.
And I'm curious now how he will react. And well, he is a super grandmaster for a reason, and there he just calmly walks his queen 1 square forward. Would not have dreamt of that move at all. I mean, to me, it's just like it removes the connection from the queen getting to the right.
It's highly surprising, right, that Wesley has pushed his queen up there. He's going after black's pawns on that left side, but Magnus, he's giving up his pawns. Look at the black rooks now and the black queen. They're all lined up together. It's looking like there's going to be some threats. You mentioned earlier, Ivanka, that black's threats might take through.
Whoa, now there's a big threat.
Whoa, what's happening with the bar?
Knight coming in. I mean, is there a threat to, knight
Which square?
to the center?
Okay,
Just to sacrifice itself.
Yeah, let's bring...
Just push 1 square further.
Yeah, we will see Magnus push his pawn 1 square further just to loosen up White's king shelter even more. There we go. Yeah, I mean, this is what we've said in the past. It is kind of Alpha Zero, influenced by AI, this type of idea with black, but it's just good chess. It's just pushing a pawn, weakening your opponent's king, using the pawn as a battering ram. Now, Wesley So takes a pawn, but that pawn looks irrelevant. White's queen is just not joining the action.
We got an explosive move, David. We have a tactic on the board. Magnus is willing to sacrifice a knight just to open up the white king position. And it's going to be checkmate. We have to show this thing.
Yeah, we will go back and show this. Actually, Magnus was ready to sacrifice his queen if something different had happened there. But again, Wesley tried to trade off a set of rooks, but that's not going to help him. Magnus pushing a pawn, White's rook has to move, and then it's just going to be checkmate. Wesley So, he's either losing a rook or he's getting checkmated, and he just resigns.
Wow, what a dramatic start to the final. Magnus Carlsen almost getting a checkmate here and winning the first game with the black pieces. And look at this, he's definitely looking over this, right?